Yeah, you don't have to give your opinion on everything, and you don't have to express them to everyone. In fact, in fact, it would be polite. It would be polite as in that which is politically wise, which is very interesting. The word politics, that the word politics has the word polite in it, because because manners and good etiquette is a part of politics. It's a major part of politics. It's part of propaganda. Yeah, and I know some people don't like the word propaganda, but that's what it is. And that doesn't propaganda doesn't mean something bad, or doesn't always mean something bad. You need propaganda in order to create goodwill. That's just the reality of things. You know, you don't have to express, and you don't have to, and you don't, and you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't think that you must be important 24 hours of a day, 7 days of a week. Yeah, Morgan Freeman said it best when he said, "Stop talking about it." I think that I'm beginning to realize that this same pattern went back to not just my early 20s, but also the reasons why I was banned by Billy Core. You remember the story that I told about being banned by Billy Core? The reason why I got banned by him was because I was allowing things to get to me. I was allowing people's views to get to me, and I was posting them on his group. I think that teaching wisdom is better than teaching some political or religious view. And so is this more important. That is why most people don't care about Kathleen Kennedy's Star Wars, for instance, because it is completely devoid of wisdom. Children don't care about whether the Force is female or not. I think kids care more about Baby Yoda, but even more so, kids care about stories that talk about overcoming hurdles and overcoming prejudices, and not stories that create them. Kids care more about good characters such as Tanjiro Kameda, Zenitsu Agatsuma, and Inosuke Hashibira from Demon Slayer that end up learning to overcome obstacles. I think we don't. That's the big problem that I have with like my generation. You you don't have to express. You don't have to be important. In fact, if you try not to be important, you end up actually becoming important. You just find it. You don't necessarily always create it. It just comes and falls into your lap. And that's just the sad part of my generation. My generation, the millennial generation, is going up to not really having anything, feeling having no worth. Kind of, my generation's kind of become the loser generation. I hate to use the word loser, but that's what that's what the millennial generation is. It's the loser generation. Or at least that's like the 90s millennials. The second wave. And that's just sad.